Everyone, myself Dr. Rajkumar Sukne. Today we are going to solve problems on successive differentiation, that is nothing but nth order derivative of given function. Now we are solving type number 1, first type of problems. That problems are, this is first problem on type number 1. Find nth derivative of x upon x square plus a square. To solve this sum, let y is equal to given function x upon x square plus a square. Okay. Now denominator x square plus a square can be written as product of x plus ia into x minus ia. Okay. Now its partial fractions we can write like this: a upon x plus ia plus b upon x minus ia. We have to take LCM on right hand side, that is nothing but denominator of left hand side. So this can be written as x is equal to a into x minus ia plus b into x plus ia. Okay. Suppose this is equation number 1 and obtained equation, this is equation number 2. Now to find the value of a, arbitrary constant a, put x is equal to minus ia in equation 2. Okay. This gives minus ia is equal to a into minus ia, replacing x, then minus ia. This will become 0, and which is equal to minus 2ia a. Hence, taking minus 2ia on this side, a is equal to, we get this value, a is equal to 1 by 2. We obtain value of first arbitrary constant, that is a is equal to 1 by 2. Similar to this, put x is equal to ia in equation 2 to get the value of arbitrary constant b. Hence, x is replacing by ia is equal to, this will become 0, b into ia plus ia, that is 2ia. This is equal to 2ia into b. Hence, b is also equal to 1 upon 2. We have obtained values of both the arbitrary constants a and b. Now put these two values in equation 1. That gives y. Y is equal to 1 upon 2. 1 upon x plus ia plus b is 1 upon 2 into 1 upon x minus ia. Okay. Now to find nth derivative of this function y, we can write yn is equal to, that means nth derivative of y is equal to 1 upon 2 times nth derivative of 1 upon x plus ia with respect to x to the power n plus 1 upon 2 nth derivative of 1 upon x minus ia with respect to dx to the power n. Okay. Now we have to apply formula. We know this formula, nth derivative of 1 upon ax plus b. This is linear polynomial in denominator. Its nth derivative is given by, this is equal to minus 1 to the power n into n factorial into a to the power n upon ax plus b to the power n plus 1. You have to remember this formula because we are applying this formula. Value of nth derivative of 1 upon x plus ia and nth derivative of 1 upon x minus ia. X plus ia and x minus ia both are linear polynomials. So yn is equal to, this is equal to 1 upon 2. Coefficient of x is 1. Here coefficient of x is a and constant term is here ia and here constant term is b. Means we have to replace a by 1 and this b by ia in this formula on right hand side, so that we should get nth derivative of 1 upon x plus ia. Hence this can be written as nth derivative of this minus 1 to the power n, minus 1 to the power n into n factorial, okay, into a to the power n. A is coefficient of x, that is 1. 1 to the power n is 1. 1 upon x plus ia to the power n plus 1. Okay. This is nth derivative of this term plus 1 upon 2 nth derivative of this term, x coefficient of x is 1, that is a, and constant term is minus ia and yet constant term is d. Okay, so again nth derivative of this minus 1 to the power n into n factorial into a to the power n. A is what? 1. 1 to the power n, it is 1 divided by x minus ia to the power n plus 1. Now simplify this, taking minus 1 raised to n into n factorial common. So this is, and 1 upon 2 also we can take common. So this is equal to 1 upon 2 minus 1 to the power n into n factorial into bracket remains 1 upon x plus ia to the power n plus 1 plus 1 upon x minus ia to the power n plus. Let x is equal to r cos theta and coefficient of I is imaginary unit, a is imaginary part, and a is equal to r sin theta. This gives r is equal to square root of a square plus 1, sorry, x square plus 1, its square root, that is half, square root of x square plus 1, and theta will be tan inverse a upon x, which is theta. X, if we use x is equal to r cos theta and a is equal to r sin theta, then r is equal to square root of x square plus 1 and theta is equal to tan inverse imaginary part divided by real part. Imaginary part is a and real part is x. So substitute here, hence yn can be written as minus 1 raised to n into n factorial divided by 2 into bracket 1 upon x plus I, we are replacing by r cos theta, and a by r sin theta. Here x is equal to r cos theta and a is equal to r sin theta. This means x plus ia is equal to exponential form r e to the power I theta, and x minus ia is equal to r into e to the power minus I theta. Okay, put here x plus ia, that is equal to r into e to the power I theta to the power n plus 1 plus 1 upon x minus I, that is r into e to the power minus I theta to the power n plus 1. Okay, now what we have to do here, we can take r to the power n plus 1 common from denominator and take this is equal to minus 1 to the power n factorial divided by 2 into, we are taking r to the power n plus 1 common, and then in bracket remains 1 upon e to the power I into n plus 1 times theta. You can take this in numerator, e to the power minus I into n plus 1 times theta plus e to the power minus plus, that becomes plus e to the power I n plus 1 times theta. Okay, now this is equal to, we can write minus 1 to the power n factorial r to the power n plus 1, r to the power n plus 1 into bracket e to the power, taking this term first, e to the power I n plus 1 times theta, then this term plus e to the power minus I n plus 1 times theta, divide it by taking this 2 inside this bracket is equal to this. But you know formula, that is cos theta is equal to, or cos phi is equal to e to the power I phi plus e to the power minus I phi divided by 2. Okay, applying this formula, e to the power I phi plus e to the power minus I phi can be written as 2 times cos phi. Phi is nothing but suppose n plus 1 times theta. Then this becomes minus 1 to the power n factorial upon r to the power n plus 1, and this is equal to cosine of cos function of n plus 1 times theta. Okay, and now you can substitute r is equal to square root of x square plus 1 and theta is equal to tan inverse a upon x in this formula. This is yn. Okay, means yn is equal to, we can write minus 1 to the power n factorial divided by r is x square plus 1 to the power half its power n, that is nothing but x square plus a, x square plus a square to the power n upon 2, to the power n upon 2, cosine function of n plus 1 times tan inverse a upon x, tan inverse a upon x. This is final solution, sorry, here n plus 1 na, n plus 1, so n plus 1 upon 2, x square plus a square to the power n plus 1 upon 2. So this is solution for given example. Let us solve example number 2. Same type of example. Find nth derivative of 1 upon x square plus a square. Okay. Here also we have to assume y is equal to 1 upon x square plus a square. This is equal to 1 upon x plus ia into x minus ia. And this is equal to, we can write a upon x plus ia plus b upon x minus ia. Okay. Now you can find partial fractions. But there is one simple method. You can apply this formula also. This formula is applicable for if denominator contains both the linear factors and if denominator contains both the quadratic factors and numerator is constant function. Then you can apply this formula. 1 upon a into b is equal to 1 upon b minus a into bracket 1 upon a minus 1 upon b. Here you can see constant, numerator is constant 1 and denominator contains two factors, x plus ia and x minus ia, and both are linear. Okay, both are linear. So you can apply, considering a is equal to x plus ia and b is equal to x minus ia. Hence y is equal to partial fractions, that will be applying this formula 1 upon x minus ia minus plus ia, that is minus x minus ia into bracket 1 upon x plus ia minus 1 upon x minus ia. Now you can simplify this. Here x gets cancelled, minus ia, that becomes minus 2ia. Y is equal to 1 upon minus 2ia into bracket 1 upon x plus ia minus 1 upon x minus ia. Similar to previous sum, we have to assume x plus ia, its exponential form, that is equal to r into e to the power I theta. Okay. Then its conjugate, that will be x minus ia, is equal to r into e to the power minus I theta. Okay. And here r square is equal to what? R square is equal to x square plus a square, real part square plus imaginary part square. And r is equal to x square plus a square, root of this, that is power half. And theta is equal to tan inverse a upon x. Okay, tan inverse a upon x. This part you have to use. So x plus ia, hence y can be written as y is equal to 1 upon minus 2ia 1 upon x plus ia minus 1 upon x minus ia. Now here we have to find out nth derivative of this. Yn is equal to nth derivative of 1 upon x plus ia. Okay, minus nth derivative of 1 upon x minus ia. Okay. Now x plus ia, its nth derivative, applying this formula, you know this formula, nth derivative of 1 upon ax plus b. Apply this formula to get its nth derivative. So this is equal to minus 1 to the power n factorial a to the power n upon ax plus b to the power n plus 1. Okay. So applying this formula, we can find nth derivative of 1 upon x plus ia and nth derivative of 1 upon x minus ia, because x plus ia and x minus ia both are linear polynomials. Hence yn is equal to 1 upon minus 2ia, nth derivative of this, that will be minus 1 raised to n factorial. A is what? Coefficient of x, that is 1. 1 to the power n, that is 1, divided by ax plus b, that is nothing but x plus ia. X plus ia to the power n plus 1 minus 1 to the power n factorial. Here also coefficient of x is 1, that is value of a, which is 1, and then divided by x minus ia to the power n plus 1. Okay. Now we can use substitutions. X plus ia is equal to r e to the power I theta here. So yn can be written as yn is equal to 1 upon minus 2ia and taking minus 1 raised to n and n factorial common. Minus 1 to the power n into n factorial is taken common. Then into bracket 1 upon x plus ia we are replacing by this. That is r to the power n plus 1 into e to the power I n plus 1 times theta minus 1 upon r to the power n plus 1 e to the power minus I n plus 1 times theta. Simplify, taking r raised to n plus 1 common from denominator, yn can be written as minus 1 to the power n factorial divided by r to the power n plus 1 into 1 upon minus 2i and now bracket first term 1 upon e to the power I times I of n plus 1 times theta. We have to take this in numerator, changing the sign of power e to the power minus I n plus 1 times theta minus e to the power I n plus 1 times. Now take this minus 2i inside this bracket and taking minus sign common means we want this term at this position and this term on second position. So this can be written as minus 1 to the power n factorial divided by r to the power n plus 1 into bracket taking this term first e to the power I n plus 1 times theta minus e to the power minus I n plus 1 times theta divided by minus minus plus 2i. Okay, and now applying this formula, since we know sine of phi is equal to e to the power I phi minus e to the power minus I phi divided by 2i. Okay, so this can be written as phi is nothing but n plus 1 times theta sub. Hence this is equal to minus 1 to the power n factorial upon r to the power n plus 1 into this is equal to sine of n plus 1 times theta means nth derivative of 1 upon x square plus a square. Now you can substitute value of r and theta. Okay, hence value of r is equal to x square plus a square to the power half and theta is tan inverse a upon x. Put here, since r is equal to x square plus a square to the power half and theta is equal to tan inverse a upon x. Hence yn is equal to, this can be written as minus 1 to the power n factorial divided by x square plus a square to the power n plus 1 divided by 2 into sine of into bracket n plus 1 theta we are replacing by this tan inverse of a upon x. Okay, this is solution for given sum. Let us solve sum number 3. This one, find nth derivative of y is equal to e to the power ax cos square x sin x. Okay, to find nth derivative of this function, first of all try to get given function in a standard form, then only we can apply standard formula. So y is equal to, we can write y is equal to e to the power ax cos square x can be written as 1 plus cos 2x divided by 2 into sin x. Okay, simplify this. This can be written as e to the power ax upon 2. Okay, into bracket remains sin x into 1, that is sin x plus sin x into cos 2x. Okay, now again we have to simplify here. Sin a cos b formula, we have to apply sin a cos b, that is, you know this formula, 2 times sin a into cos b. This is equal to sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus. We have to apply this formula. Okay, hence sin x cos 2x can be written as, so this is equal to e to the power ax divided by 2 into bracket sin x. Okay, plus taking this 2 on this side, sin of a plus b, a is x, b is 2x, x plus 2x 3x, so sin 3x plus sin of a minus b, a is x, b is 2x, x minus 2x minus x, sin of minus x divided by 2. Now again we have to simplify this. Y is equal to e to the power ax divided by 2 into bracket sin x plus sin 3x divided by 2. And you know, sin minus theta is equal to what? Minus sin theta. Minus sin theta. So, sin of minus x, that becomes minus sin x. Hence, minus sin x divided by 2. Okay. This is 1 times sin x and this is minus half times sin x. 1 minus half, that is half. So, you can write this e to the power ax divided by 2 into bracket half of sin x plus sin 3x divided by. Now, 1 upon 2 we can take common and take this e to the power ax inside this bracket. So, this can be written as 1 upon 4 into bracket e to the power ax into sin x plus e to the power ax into sin 3x. To find its nth derivative, we have to differentiate n times on both sides. Hence, yn is equal to 1 upon 4 nth derivative of e to the power ax into sin x with respect to x to the power n plus nth derivative of e to the power ax into sin 3x with respect to x to the power n. Now, how we can find this nth derivative? We have to apply this formula, this differentiation formula, that is nth derivative of e to the power ax into sin of bx plus c. Okay, this is equal to what? E to the power ax into a square plus b square to the power n upon 2 into sin of bx plus c plus n times tan inverse b upon a. Tan inverse b upon a. We have to apply this formula. Okay, bx plus c plus n times tan inverse b upon a. So, using this formula, yn can be written as yn is equal to 1 upon 4. Nth derivative of this, coefficient of x is a in the power of e and coefficient of x is 1 in sine function. Okay, a is a as it is and b is 1. B is 1 and c is 0. From here, you can consider a is equal to a as it is, b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 0. Put these values on right hand side of this formula, that gives nth derivative of this. And here a is equal to a as it is, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 0. Substituting these values on right hand side of this formula, that gives nth derivative of given function. Okay, so e to the power ax, we are finding nth derivative of this function, e to the power ax into a square plus b square. B is what? 1. 1 square is 1 to the power n upon 2 into sin of bx plus c. C is 0. C is 0. Bx plus n times tan inverse. B is what? 1. B is 1 and a is a. Tan inverse b upon a. This is nth derivative of this function. Plus, now you can find nth derivative of this function. Similar to this, e to the power ax into a square plus, here b is 3, b square, 3 square means 9 to the power n upon 2 into sin of bx plus c. Bx plus c, c is 0. bx plus c, c is 0 plus tan inverse b upon a. Okay, n times plus n times tan inverse b upon a. B is what? 3 upon a. Now you can simplify this, taking e to the power ax common from first term and e to the power ax common from second term. Yn is equal to, we can write, taking e to the power ax common, e to the power ax divided by 4 into bracket, consider this type of bracket, a square plus 1 to the power n upon 2 sin of bx plus n times tan inverse 1 upon a. Okay, plus b square, a square plus b square, a square plus 9 to the power n upon 2 into sin of 3x plus n times tan inverse b is 3 upon a, and now bracket closing this bracket. This is final solution. Okay, sine of 3x plus n times tan inverse 3 upon e. This is final solution of this sum. Okay, thank you all, thank you.